All right, well, we are back. I don't remember what step we were on. It was like 190 something. So this could potentially be the last day. There's a lot of dew on this glass, which isn't a big deal. It's just nasty to deal with. Anyway, I'm gonna lay these glass. They're not glass. I don't know why I keep saying glass. They're windows, but they're not glass. I'm gonna lay these over here out of the way. I could probably take these to the front because they're all gonna be used dang near immediately. So anyways, had a really heavy dew last night. Thankfully I put this underneath the window. So I'm gonna swim through all these. Yeah, okay. So this thing, the phone said there's like 200 steps. This one's showing 183, and we are past this, and we finished that whole back wall yesterday, so that would put us right here on the front, and we've already done that, so right here. Yay! So basically, what I need to start doing is getting prepared to go forward on that wall. So I need to get those two 2x4s down, get the window over there, and then get all the material, boards and stuff that's gonna go up on the inside to actually secure the windows, and yeah, then I can start going forward. That's what I'm fixing to do. Yeah, I had a lot of fun editing yesterday's video. It was fun, which it took me forever. Like I got home at 4:45, something like that. I think it was 5 o'clock when I got home, and I had to leave the house at 6:30. I think I got back at 8:30 and didn't finish editing till 10. So I edited for a while last night. There's Unc's here. So anyways, oh yeah, boy, let's do it. Let's do this. What a blessing. I'm gonna bring him this window right here. There's this one. You need the drill? Okay. Now, those two windows yonder will go in beside this sucker. And then I need KO5 window trims. Go down the inside. I'm gonna grab one of these KO5s. This will go up your right side, but that'll be for the next piece, which I'm gonna go get. Okay, WAO4. I'm gonna get the other window, the other KO5, and then it goes to those windows right there. Same thing on the back wall, and we'll get that done. Yeah. Okay, so we got the rafters up there. We are now going through the procedure, getting them stuck together, because what they wanted us, or had us do, is build them separately. So built this one on the ground, raised it up there as one solid unit, built that one on the ground, raised it up there as one solid unit, and now we're connecting them up there on the peak board. Yay, our ridge pole, connecting the ridge poles. Got to get these connected here, and we got to connect them down here, and then screw all of the purlins in from the top, and then insert the glass, or the glass panel, the roof panels, the plastic, they're literally plastic. I gotta insert those into the ceiling as well, so that ought to be interesting. It's a good one. It's a good one. I'll get back with you and I start putting those T-locks in the ceiling, I guess. Okay, so now we're putting these T-locks, get hammered into the wood, and then these go through the other side and connect to said T-lock. Yay, happy time. So that's what we're doing right now. We got the end brackets they put through, they go through a washer, lock nut, whatever. Now, look at that. What a nice drill.
That'd be a right way for the screw.
You see, like, here's the thing. So, Billy John's got this really good ability of making me go and do things right before I'm fixing to, start working. And then he'll talk crap to other people and say that I don't do anything. But it's always right before I'm fixing to do something. Like, I set that ladder up there so I could get up and pre-hammer the T-locks. And then he goes, hey, go look at that, And then what he'll do is this sorry sap sucker ain't do anything on the job. So you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for them kind of people, man. All right, so that was the ridge pole. So now we're on the blessed attach hardware to all 12 rafters. So we're gonna need 12 washers, 12 lock. Holy crap. We need 12 488 bolts. We need 12 of these suckers. We got 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, sorry, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now we put these back in their 488 bag of doom, and we need to locate 630 washers. So yeah.
What's the next step?
So we need hearing aids. Need 630 washers. Dude, I swear to God. Eat your munchies, bro. You better catch a fade. Where are you? Where are you? Dude, he's just picking stuff up at this point. He's not here to help or work. He's just here to piss me off.
What's the number?
See, folks, it's moments like these in your daily life when you got to be the bigger person. He's still asking.
What's the number?
He's still asking. Yep, there's 630, bro. I'm beginning to think we don't have them. Okay, well, I'm not. And we're back in the now. So little update. We found the washer after some diligent searching and 0 crash outs. Minimal crash outs, but we did find them, and so we're installing these now. The nice thing about this building is if something's amiss, hit it hard, and all is well. Okay. Brother John just despawned. You were there, I turned around, and you're gone. I'm like, alright. Well, that's creepy.
Y'all better hit it hard.
Dude, what the frick is wrong with this T-lock? Get on there, boy. Lock nut, T-nut, whatever they're called. There's so many different names and numbers. You said what, Mud?
When do I put the screws?
I think it's actually the next step. I could be wrong though. I'll go check it while you tighten that up. All right, but so that's that is the ridge pole connected, and now they're connected to the wall. So the purlins are gonna get screwed down. Probably the next step. We'll see here. My book went ahead and closed on me, so now I get to swim through all this crap again. Yep, it is the next step. Okay, lesson 391s. We're gonna get this done, and then we'll be working on the metal with that kind of crap and stuff. So it'll get interesting from here on out. But yeah. Okay, so we got the fascia boards on, the metal ones on this side. That we're doing this side first, we'll go to the other one. But on this side we got the metal fascia boards on the bottom, and we're putting dude, holy frick, welcome back. The metal fascia boards, yeah, there you go. Fat retard. We got the metal soffits put on, and right now we are installing the fascia. I don't know why that was so hard to say the first time, but hey, we're back in the now. And with the power of editing, I never said anything wrong. We're gonna be putting the metal soffit on the bottom of these, and then the fascia board on top of it, and then we got to get the plastic tracks, I think is what's next. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's what it was. Yeah, then we'll put these joists in here across the ceiling after this. That's what we'll be doing. With a crap ton of bolts and stuff. So we'll probably get this soffit done and then put the joist up and go to lunch. But we'll see. Now that we know how to do the soffit, it shouldn't be that bad. But we'll see. We'll get these joists up, and then after the joists go up, you got to put these plastic tracks right here. They peel and stick on the very outside edges, because they don't have those T tracks, which is what they call them. I'm gonna go back over here, like to the other side of the roof. This far side of the soffit's instructions. So we'll go ahead and get that done. To the other soffit, I guess. You got the screws for it. What are they? 395s. Yeah, they're 395s. You get those, and then we start on this end, working away from it with we'll start on this end, working away from us with 369 piece, which is this one. We got to peel the stupid annoying plastic off of these things before every one of them goes up. I get one of these joint pieces, which are right here. Thing laid out interesting, I'm not gonna lie. But it's organized, and the instructions tell no lies, so that's nice. It's nice that they give you a separate instruction, like a book for this one, instead of it being like, if you have type 1 or type 2, refer to page 63 in the back of the book. If you've ever done anything like that before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And that pain is one that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. Pretty boring, there's not really much to watch here. I'm just fighting plastic. Wow, this sucks. Fighting plastic and feeding him materials, trying to stay ahead so he doesn't have to stand around waiting on me. He'll put that on the end of that piece right there, and then this one will feed into it. I have to support this in when he goes to hang it, but oh, it's a fun one, huh? Cool beans. Let's go! 3 hours later. Now, feed this one. Alright, well, I'll get these put on, and then we'll put those joists up in the middle, and we'll probably go to lunch. But I'll get back to you before we leave. Okay, we got the joists in there, and what we did is we pushed the ridge pole up, and then we tightened our ceiling joist in there. And when we did that, it kept everything up more, so that we don't have that sag in our ceiling anymore. So it looks a lot better. Now when we get back, we'll put the tracks on the outsides and slide the panels up in there. I think that's the next step. I'm like pretty sure it is. I'll go ahead and check it, but he's got to run to the bank first before we go to lunch, so we're gonna go do that right now. So that's done. So yeah, we got to put these tracks in and then prep the windows and slide them in. It's like 12:30, I think. It's 12 o'clock, 4 till. I'm actually kind of chilling. Anyways, we're gonna go to lunch, and I'll see you guys when we get back. All right, well, we back. Unfortunately, I got my freaking phone. I'm gonna make sure these are 1057s. I know they are, but yep, okay. So I'm gonna start poly channeling these, and then we can start installing them into the roof itself. So here we go. The reason why we leave this plastic on is because this is the UV protection side. This is the one that must face out. So we have to keep those identified since there's no way of actually telling a noticeable difference with color or anything until right before we install them. And then we peel them and go on. So there's one end. So this bad egg right here is a middle. Oh, this is so annoying. That one will go right there. We're just gonna keep rolling. I'm just gonna keep doing this. These on these, and these on those over there, and we'll throw them on the ceiling, and I'll get back to you when we get that done. Okay, thought I'd do a short little update real quick. We got the panels up, got the metal on the fascia board, got the, well, I don't even know what you call that, the trim on top of those little T-mold thingies, T-mold tracks, whatever they're called. I forgot, T-mold poly tracks. And then we put the corner trims on as well. I just got done screwing 2 top screws in these and then down the far side as well. So that's done. And so now my next process is I have to get these pieces of metal, which are A4MO3471s edge trims, out of this box and peel all of them and then put them all up right here at the end of this, from that side of the house to that side of the greenhouse, and screw them on. And then we're gonna put the ridge together and put it up, because they want us to make like the ridge gets placed together with boards on the inside of it in here, and then it gets screwed on. We lay that down up here, and then one of us goes under, one holds this in, one goes under and screws it, goes to that end. I'll move my ladder around, hold it down, Brother John will screw it up, and then it gets screwed up from the inside into the ridge. I don't know why. Okay, I didn't build this thing, I'm just putting it together, but that's how they want it done, so that's how we're gonna do it. That's the process, and hopefully we can get all that done before we can't see out here. I think we will. Things are moving along nicely. These right here also are I'm gonna need, what I'm gonna be using. So yeah, gotta get to peeling. Okay, update. I got this outside trim piece on and those screwed in, yeah, so they're on. It did cost me a little injury. I smashed the absolute crap out of my pinky on that screw, the first one I was trying to put in, because these things don't have like, they're not real foot metal screws. So they're not freaking, they don't have the little tip on them to where they bore into the metal. They're just straight screws. So trying to get through this metal has been a job, and I just absolutely smashed the butter out of my finger, and it's all right. We're moving along. I've got to put this piece, that will end up over there, and this on this side, and then throw the ridge together. So if I keep up this pace, we'll get it done, or at least get the roof done this day. So we'll see. But anyways, it's a little update. I'm getting the screws together. I gotta have 9 of these suckers across that side right there, and then I'll start throwing the ridge cap together. But yeah, a little update. Battery is getting low on this thing, but here we go. Yeehaw. Okay, well, my camera's got 10%, so it's not gonna record long, so I'll just do an update. Ridge cap is on, roof is done. Main building, as far as I know, is finished. So tomorrow, come back, build the small little front porch, and install some of the other crap that they have for this thing, and probably move one of those panels. I don't know, we'll see how tomorrow goes. Tomorrow will be interesting. But as far as today's concerned, we're picking up trash, making sure it looks tidy before we leave, and we're done. So, heck yeah, that's day 3. I low-key thought we were gonna finish today, but just every time you do something, there's, you know, a bazillion other things to do. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm really happy with how today turned out, even though we didn't finish it. Like I said, that's very unfortunate, but hey, yeah, it looks really good. I like the building. That's it. Hope you enjoy today's video. I have no earthly idea if I'm gonna actually post this on Thursday like I want to, because I've got to go help my family decorate for a wedding. So we'll see if I get to edit my video before I leave, or if I have to do it when I get home and end up having to just wait till Friday. Anyways, yeah, this is what the inside looks like. It's really great. Pretty sweet little building. Feels cozy in here too. I like it. Whew. But anyways, yeah, we'll get the door in and the little porch thing built off of the front tomorrow. So, nice. Deuces.